Hello and welcome back to our channel Nursery to Varsity. So this is the last video on the topic JavaScript and we have finally completed our JavaScript. In the previous video we have covered all the basic topic, and if you are left with any topic and you are facing problem, you can mail your queries to the link ID given in the description below. Okay, so the today's topic that we are going to discuss is first one is type conversion. These are very important topics because whenever we are learning any programming language, we always face the problem when we have to convert one data type into the another data type. JavaScript random is used when we want to generate some random numbers. These are very helpful function when we want to create any game or any puzzle games. For example, if you want to create one dice game, there you have to use the random numbers where you will get the random number from 1 to 6. Okay, so the random function can be used there or it can be used in any place. And the maths operator are very useful whenever you want to perform any math function. There are many type of the math function we will see in the later part of this video. Okay, so let's get started. The first one that we are going to discuss is the type conversion. As we know that in JavaScript we have discussed in the previous video that we have 5 different types of the data types. These are string, number, boolean, object and function. And we have 6 type of objects. These are object, date, array, string, number and boolean. Okay, so first thing is that the type of operator. What does that mean? Type of, with the word only, it is explanatory that type of help us to find the type of that particular operator. For example, if we learn any language, for example if we are learning C language, there you want to find that what is the type of the 5 number, what is the type of the 5.0 number. So one is int and one is float. So you can find it this type with the help of the type of operator in the JavaScript. How can you do that? Just the simple syntax, you have to write type of and in brackets, or not in brackets, means in quotes, you will write that particular string if that is a string. If it's a number, you will write directly. If it's something boolean, you will write directly boolean. If you have created object, you will create the syntax of the object and it will find it out. For example, on the screen you can see that I have written type of and in quotes I have written ptrt, so it's a particular string. Type of 3.14, it's a number. Type of 1234, it's an object. So in this way you can create these all things. Let's have a look at the code. See, in this code you can see that we have created the JavaScript type of operator. Now I have used that ID and I have used some of the example. For example, John. What will be the John output? The output of the John will be string 3.14 number. What is the output of NaN? Let's have a look at the the output of the NaN is number. Okay. And what is the output of my car? Wait a minute. Yes, the output of my car is undefined. Why it's so? The output of my car is undefined because you have not defined it. I have not written in quotes also. It's not a number, it's a function. It's a name of the function we can say, but it is not defined. Or it can be a name of the variable. It can be anything. It will be function if I will use like this. Okay. So if I am using something and it is not defined, so it will show the undefined. Okay. And the last one is type of null, and null is a object, so it's showing the output object. Okay. The next is that how to convert. We can convert the JavaScript variables into a new variable and the another data type. How? With the help of the JavaScript function and by using the JavaScript automatically, that is automatic type conversion. There are many type of type conversion we can use in JavaScript. Some are, for example, if you want to convert number to a string, you can do that, converting boolean to a string. string to number, or automatic type conversion and automatic string conversion. The first three are those which you will convert, and the last two one are those that are automatically converted. Let's have a look at the code. How can you perform that? See where it is. Yeah, string method. Okay, I have used one variable x is equal to 1 2 3 4. What I am doing, first I am passing this number. We have described this 1 2 3 4 as a number, and I want to convert it into a string. How I will do that? It's just normal a string method, and what you will do, in string you will pass this x. See what would be the output? 1 2 3 4. Okay, similarly, if you directly pass the number 1 2 3 4, it's automatically converted into the string. Or if you want to pass 100 plus 2 3 4, now what will happen to this? What it will do, first it will means, what is the output of this? As you can see that the output is 1 2 3 4. Why is it so? First the 100 means 1000 plus 2 3 4 will get added, and what would be the output for this? 1 2 3 4, and then this 1 2 3 4 will get converted into string. Okay, now automatic type conversion, what does that mean? That means, for example, if you want to perform the automatic, what will happen? What is the null? Null is, we have already seen the type of the null as object. See, we have defined here the type of the null as object. Okay, so now if you will perform 5 plus null, means you are adding a number. 5 is a number with a object. What would be the output? Output would be 5 only. Okay, because here the automatic type conversion is taking place. You are adding a number with an object and you are getting the output is a number. Okay, and what is this? 5 plus null. The output is 5 null. Okay, because 5 here is a string. Now what would be the output of string plus number? Whenever you are adding the string with the number, you will get the output as string. See, 5 2. Okay, you're not getting add up, the 2 is getting converted into the string, and you are then concatenation will take place and you will get the output 5 and 2. Why is it so? Because there is a plus sign. Plus is used for the concatenation in the string, so we are getting the output 5 2, that is 52. But it is not so with the minus. If you will do 5 in this quotes minus 2, you will get the output 3. 5 star 2, you will get the output 10. See, okay, 3 10. And what would be the output of this? In this is 5 in quotes, a string, divide by in quotes 2. So in this automatic type conversion is taking place, that it's first dividing the number, that is we are getting the 2.5 as our number. Okay, so in this way we can perform the type conversion in the JavaScript. Okay, let's have a look at the JavaScript math objects. In JavaScript we can perform the different math function. These are math.round, math.py, math.power, math.square root, math.absolute, math.ceiling, math.floor, math.sign, and math.cost. There are more than function I have written on this screen. There are many more. Let's have a look at some of them with the help of the code. See, here it is, JavaScript math.py. We have used that as a heading. Now what I am doing, let's have a look at, if I have been doing what I am doing, we have already used that id try3. Okay, now what I am doing, I am passing it with the math.py value. What would be the output? Output is 3.14, the complete pi number that we know. Okay, next one is math.round. Okay, what does math.round do? We have 7.4. See, the output is 7. Why is it so? Because when you have the number 7.4, it will round off that number, because this number is less than 7.5, so we will get only the output that is 7. If this number would be greater than 0.5, the output would be +1. Means, for example, if you have written here 7.7, the output would be 8. Okay. What is math.absolute? Let's have a look. We have the math.absolute 7.4. See, the output is only the 7.4 because you can see that it find the absolute value only. Means it will give you the output of the positive value. Means you have the magnitude 7.4, it will return out that only. Okay. What is math.ceiling function? Let's have a look at the ceiling function. We are passing the value 7.4 and we are getting the output 8 because whenever you are using the ceiling function, it always add on the value. That is 7.4 will be 8. Okay, and if you are using the minus 7.4, it will remain only the -7. Okay. Now let's have a look at the math.floor function. What it is performing. See, when you are using the math.floor, it is having 8.7. It will not add on. This number will remain 8 only. But if it would be minus 8.7, this number will get +1 also. Okay. So in this way it works. Now another thing that we will study in this is JavaScript random numbers. What are those? As I have given you the example that whenever if you want to create any game or any puzzle game or any dice game, you will use the random numbers. It can be used in other places also, but the most common example are these only. So if you want to perform the random number, what it will give you? It will always give you the number less than 1. Okay. How can you use that? The syntax is very simple. You will write math.random. Okay. What we are getting the output of this random number? We are getting 0.68, a big number. This is a random number generated. If you will again refresh it, you will get the output in 0 point and some value that would be randomly generated every time. Okay. So how we will get +1 for that? See, the thing is very simple. If you will do this math.random, okay, and multiply by 10, what would happen? You will get the output between 0 and 9. Okay, because you are getting some number and you are multiplying it by a 10. Okay, so you will get increase by that number. But if you want that it should not have that points decimal sign, what you will do? In this you will get that number, but it would be in decimal form. Okay, so what you have to do, just use the math.floor function, whichever we have used here. Why is it so? Because we have seen the output of math.floor. What was the output? The output was 8 only, right? Means floor, what the floor function is doing, it is just removing the decimal point after the number. So as we have seen that in random we are getting some decimal number after 0. So if we will use first this, okay, and then we will use the floor function in the front of that. Okay, and if I multiply by 100, we will get the output between 0 and 99. If what I will doing, if I will write math.floor, okay, and in that function I am passing math.random into 10, okay, and +1. So whatever the output, for example in this we will math.random will generate some number, we will multiply it by 10, we will get some number in points, for example 1 point something, 2 point something, or 3 point something, because we are multiplying it by 10. Okay, now I am passing this value into a math.floor function. So for example, if I have got from math.random into 10, I have got 3.4578 something like this, and passing it to the math.floor, I would get only 3. Now I am passing that 3 and adding it with 1. So what I would be the output? The output would be the 4. Similarly, if you will multiply it 100, you will get the output between 1 and 100. So in this way the random function works. So finally we have completed our JavaScript course, and we have completed the most of the topics that are mainly used in JavaScript or in HTML or in CSS. If you have any problem regarding all the 3 topics that we have studied in this complete playlist. You can mail your queries, and if you will facing any problem regarding any code, the complete code is updated on the GitHub. You can have a look at that code and can download it or use it directly, can clone it to your computer. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also you can like us on all our pages, and the link to the pages is given in the description below. Thank you.